Welcome to the Land House channel. I'm Seth. Today I'm using the Xtool D1 Pro laser engraver to make my parents a Valentine's Day gift. So I just used my CNC to cut out this double heart shape. So it has room for text up here on the hearts and down here on this lower space. And so what I'm going to do is paint these red and this white, and then I'll be able to use the laser engraver to put my parents' names up here on the hearts. So let's go ahead and get started with this project. I very simply used a default heart and a rectangle for my CNC program and just cut those out. It took about 40 minutes on this machine. I've got some red and white acrylic paint that I'm going to use to paint these real quick. Shouldn't take me too long. The laser engraver works very well to engrave into paint, so that's what we're going to do here. It should look very nice. Okay, I just finished painting the red and white and it looks pretty good. I've had this sitting in front of the fan now for about 30 minutes and it seems to be totally dry. So it is now time to begin engraving. Let's jump onto the computer and open up the Xtool Creative Space program and put the words here that we want. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open up the Xtool Creative Space and we will begin designing this. So I'll be able to turn the hearts in the way that I want, and so we're just going to do straight text here to make this a little bit easier. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is click the text option here, and you can see it brings up this text. Now over here I can select what I want to say. So let's say Jane, and then I want to go down here and find a nice script. Okay, it took me a moment, but I found the font that I want. So let's go ahead and make sure that it's clicked over here to the engrave setting. I'm going to move the power up to 50 or 51 here, and then about 100 is the speed that I want. Let's go 51, 101, a single pass, and now I can press the process button. This little dot needs to be in the upper left corner. So let's go ahead and place our work real quick. Now the Xtool has this X down here that will show me where it's going to engrave at. So I'm going to turn my little hearts to the side and find that upper corner there and place it to be about right there. I think that should be good. Now I can press the framing button and it's going to show me that I can now push this button right here and frame exactly where this is going to engrave. I'm going to push the button. See that one more time a little closer. I can see that I need to increase the size of the font real quick. Click on the font and move this up to something like maybe 85. There we go. Try our framing again. It's a bit bigger. Let's go ahead and move this more towards the center. And now with the framing complete, I can say click here. And I'm going to push the start button. It's going to want me to push the primary button here again. And of course, I have to put on my safety goggles here. All right, pressing the button, here we go. And the engraving is done. Let's see how we did. Hey, look at that. J-A-N-E. Very cool. I like it. So it can be a little bit of a challenge to find the center of your object whenever you're looking under there, but I think that did pretty good. Okay, we're done here. Let's go back to our text, click on that, and change this to Keith. Alright, I'm going to keep everything else the same. Hopefully our 85 for the text size is going to be good. Once again, upper left corner. Let's do the framing. Okay, I'm going to move it in this way now. Alright, too far this way. How do we do? Maybe just a little bit too far to the left, but honestly, I think that's going to work all right, because this one was a little bit too far to the right. So, good. Now, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but there's a little bit of spill over where that laser has burned. Whenever I get the air assist attached to this Xtool laser, that will go away. So that will be something I will try out in the future. And the last thing I want to put on here is the Johnsons. So let's go ahead and get that lined up here as well. And we will go over back to the computer and finish this up. Okay, for the last thing, let's go back to our text one last time and change this to the Johnsons. All right, how do we do here? Nice. I like that a lot. I think it turned out really good. Very cool. I'm just getting used to using the Xtool D1 Pro laser, and so far it has been a pretty smooth and enjoyable process. So this here could have used the air assist. There's a little bit of scarring down in here in the letters, and having that jet of air would help clean that out. But all in all, I think this turned out really nice. I'll give this to my parents and they can put it up on the mantle. All right. If you've enjoyed this little project video, hit that thumbs up button and make sure you are subscribed. I'll be doing a few more projects like this here on the Land House channel, and I'll also be doing some laser videos over on my SethCraft workshop channel. I'll have a link to that in the description down below. If you want to pick up an Xtool, I will have a link for that as well. So far, it's been a pleasurable experience. I'm Seth with the Land House channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.